Alright lads, I'll try and explain um, uh, what I'm trying to say. That what I've figured out is, well, I didn't figure it out. I see somebody else doing it, but it seems to make complete sense now, and I wish I would have discovered it years and years ago. Basically, it's the way that I've always played these three string arpeggios is which is pick, pull off, hammer on, then pick, pick, and that's the whole rotation. Which has always sounded alright to me, but it's when you start getting into different positions, no doubt there's a name for these positions. Dean, you're very musically minded, so yeah, no doubt you know what these are. Inversions maybe, or fucked if I know. But this one, for example, which is the one that he was playing on his video, would have been absolutely impossible for me to play with the technique that I've been using forever, which is basically hammering on the third note, which is on the B string, because he was playing, so that's 10 on the E, 7, 7, 7 on the D and G. So now the way that I've been playing these three stringed arpeggios is hammering on with the B. So that would have been impossible for me to do. So I was like, how the fuck is he getting that to sound so clean? When basically there's three notes on the same fret on three notes on the same fret on three different strings. And it's basically, he said that he, instead of hammering on the B, he picks the B with an upstroke. So instead of hammering, he's picking it. So essentially that's what he's doing, but he played it up to speed and it was fucking unreal. So when I started practicing it, and it started sounding a bit chordal, like I'm getting like ringing out of the other notes. So I tried to clean it up a little bit, and so this is it with picking the B. Like die straits. So then I thought, well, probably I should apply that whole principle of picking the B string to all of the arpeggios. So instead of, which has always sounded alright to me, I've now got, and I think that one note being picked makes such a difference. I don't know whether you can hear it over the phone camera. And also with these rolling ones, that's how I always used to play them. And because of, I don't know, probably the nature of the stretch maybe, but that's loud enough. The pull off is loud enough, but the hammer on from nowhere on the B isn't consistent with the pick note, so I'm getting just like a bit missed out in the middle. So applying the picking of the B to that, sorry, like that one at the end there, that one's a bit harder, but I would have never have been able to have done that with my old technique, because that note on the B is just lost, because a hammer on from nowhere has not got the same intensity as a pick note or a pulled off note. It just doesn't, I think in the whole rotation of the notes, I've always thought my sweep picking sounds a bit weak in the middle of it, because, and I think it's because I've not been picking the B string. So I think the picking of the B string, which you boys probably already know about, is an absolute fucking revelation to me. Like that one especially is kind of difficult, but it just makes so much sense to just that one note that you're picking now has made the whole rotation of the pattern doable. And it's just from picking one extra note on the B string. Who would have known? Obviously it's going to take a lot of work because I've probably got to undo 20 years of fucking muscle memory of hammering on that bastard B string. Anyway, sorry to bore you boys. I hope you're all good. I'll see you soon. Cheers.